Hey boys and girls, it's Miss Norad here. Today we are going to do another direct drawing. Today is for what sound? B. What sound? B. What sound? B. How do I write B? B. So we are going to do an animal direct drawing for B. So I want you to think about what it could be for B, B, B. What animal could we draw? All right, if you guessed a bear, you got it. We are going to do a bear today. So remember, in our direct drawing, we're going to do it step by step. So I want you to do it with me. So you should have your paper and your pencil, and you're going to draw. I'm going to do it, and then you're going to copy me and do exactly what I do. Are you ready? All right, let's get started. I'm going to make sure I have my pen on and ready. I do. All right, I'm going to start with the bear's head, and I'm going to start over here on the left side of my paper, and I'm going to do a circle for my bear's head. Go ahead and do a circle for your bear's head. Good job. Now, just like we did with the alligator, I'm going to come back and do his body, except I'm going to make it a little shorter and a little wider. So I'm going to do his body a little shorter and a little wider. Miss Nora doesn't love that. All right, I'm using my eraser. I'm going to fix that just a little bit. All right, that's why I like to use pencil, is because if we mess up, we can fix it. There we go. It's a little bit better. Okay, I went up a little too high. All right, remember, we're just trying our best. Mine's not perfect either. It's really hard to draw with your finger. All right, so you should have his head and his body. Now, I'm going to go back to his face, and I'm going to do 2 circles for his eyes. I'm going to leave them open right now. We'll go back and color that later. I'm going to do an oval under his eyes. All right, I know that looks silly now. All right, in my oval that I just did, I'm going to go to the top and do a little dot or a little circle for his nose. Go ahead and do that now. All right, good job. All right, I'm going to do his mouth. So what I want to do is I want to start at the bottom of his nose, and I'm going to do a curve to the left, kind of like a backwards J. So I'm going to start at his nose and curve to the left, and then I'm going to do the same thing on the right side, curve to the right. Go ahead and try that now. All right, I'm going to go to the top of his head and give him 2 ears. And then inside the ears, I'm going to do a smaller circle just like I did on the alligator. All right, good job. I'm going to go ahead and go back to his eyes, and I'm going to try my best to color in a little bit of a black dot, a black circle at the bottom of his eyes. Go ahead and do that now. All right, the next thing we're going to do are his legs. Now, a bear has 4 legs, but in my drawing, we are doing what the bear looks like from a side angle. So if he were standing on, if you were looking at him just from the side view, so we're actually only going to do 2 legs. Now, a bear has 4, but this is a side view of a bear. So we're just going to draw 2 legs. So I'm going to start at the bottom of his body here up towards the front, and I'm going to come down, give him an oval, and come back up. I'm going to do a straight line down, do an oval, and curve right back up. And then I'm going to give him 2 lines for his paws. Go ahead and do his front leg. Good job. We're going to do the same thing for his back leg. Come down, give him a curve, and curve back up. Give him 2 lines for his paws. Go ahead and do that now. Good job. I'm going to come to his booty. I'm going to go to his bottom. Bears have short tails, so I'm just going to give him a very, oop, Miss Noren wants to try that again. That was a little too wide, a little too big. All right, a short tail. So let me try that again. All right. There we go. Short tail. So go ahead and give him his short tail. All right, so you should have his head, his eyes, his nose and mouth with a circle around it, 2 ears, his body, 2 legs because it's a side view, and a tail. We're going to go back. The first thing I'm going to do is go to his ears. I need to change my color to pink. So I'm going to get my pink. All right, and I'm going to do the little part of his ears right here. I'm going to color that in pink. So if you have a pink, go ahead and use it. If you don't, you can just use brown. Okay. Now I'm going to go back and I'm going to get my brown. We're going to do a brown bear. So again, Miss Noron's using her finger, so it's not going to come out perfect, but you're going to go ahead and start coloring his body with brown. Now, I'm going to have some white space left because I'm using my finger. If I were doing this on paper, I would not want any white space, okay? Remember, we want to color it in nice and neat. Try to stay in the lines. Try to fill up that white space. So remember, it's a little trickier for me because I'm using my finger. I'm going to try my best. Oops, see, I went a little too fast. Don't go too fast. I was in a hurry. All right, we're going to color in his body. So go ahead with your brown, color in his body. Go ahead and get his tail while you're back there. Go ahead and get his tail. Okay, once you've colored in his body, let's go to his legs. Color in his legs. I'm going to color in brown legs. Okay. Oh, I'm going to have to come back and fix mine. So yeah, I colored over his black paws there, but there's no way around that for Miss Nora. But for you, you can color in between since you're using crayons or markers or colored pencils. So I'm going to come back and fix that. Oh, it's not going to let me. There we go. Oh, it's not going to let me. Okay. All right. Let's go back and carefully, I'm going to color his face. Go ahead and color his face carefully. Coloring around his mouth and eyes. You don't want to cover up his mouth and eyes. Okay. And then we'll get his ears. All right, so you should be coloring in your bear. I'm going to give you about a minute to finish up. Okay, you can color inside where his nose and mouth are if you can color around it. I'm not going to do that because if I do that, it's going to mess it up. So let me go back here and see if I can. No, okay. All right, and boys and girls, I'm going to give you about another minute to finish up coloring, and then we need to write the word bear. Bear. All right, boys and girls, even if you're not done coloring, let's go ahead and stop for a second. Put your brown down and pick up your pencil. You can go back and finish coloring your bear here in a second, but I want to go ahead and write the word bear. All right, what sound do you hear at the beginning of bear? What sound? B. What sound? B. What sound? B. How do I write B? With a B. So I'm going to do a big line down. I'm going to frog jump back up to the top, do a big curve, big curve. There's my B. Go ahead and write your B. All right, then an E, then an A, then an R. Bear. B-E-A-R. Go ahead and write the word bear. B-E-A-R. Try to write it as best you can. It's okay if your letters aren't perfect. We're going to work on that this year. Just do the best you can. So you're writing bear, B-E-A-R. All right, boys and girls, what sound? B. What sound? B. What sound? B. How do I write B? B. And what animal did we do that starts with B? We did bear. All right, boys and girls, so go ahead and finish your drawing, finish coloring it up, finish writing it. You're going to go back into Seesaw. You're going to take a picture of your drawing and send it to me, and I'm sure they're going to look awesome and better than mine. I can't wait to see them. Bye-bye.